This is Face Off number 10.
It's our anniversary.
Happy anniversary, Elise.
Happy anniversary. Look at this.
Alright, now I'm gonna beat you, okay? You're gonna like this one. Will Ferrell versus Steve Carell. Will Ferrell.
Steve Carell.
Okay, Will Ferrell. National treasure, Will Ferrell is. Actually, I think he's Canadian. But you know what? He's ours now, so suck. Great guy. He started off on Saturday Night Live, or at least that's where most people know where he started off from. A wonderful impressionist, a great writer, great improvisationalist, if that's a word. He's a lefty, I think, which is awesome. Left-handed people rule.
There's nothing that I don't love about Steve Carell. In The Office, he was hilarious in 40-Year-Old Virgin. He's hilarious in every movie he's in, and every show he's a part of. The best part about a lot of his comedy is that it's actually, family friendly. You can sit down and watch that with your family. If I could pick someone to be my second dad, it would be Steve Carell. I would want him to be a part of my family. I would want him to... He would be the cool uncle. He would be the uncle who would just be there and be cool. And they're going to say Steve Carell is just superb as far as comedy goes, as far as just making you laugh, making you smile. I just see the face of Michael Scott. I smile, because just a good all-around... There's nothing about Steve Carell I don't like.
Anchorman.
Which Steve Carell was in.
Which he's in, right, but... Will Ferrell is top billing. Anchorman, one of the most quotable movies of our generation, which you gonna argue that? Ron Burgundy, where does he come up with that? My friend Anthony Jaber and I, we recently read an article. Don't
pick to the audience. Anthony Jaber is one of our 5 viewers,
Girl,
and he's gonna vote for you now.
I'm gonna pick to my audience. Ron Burgundy has this intense cult following amongst hip hop artists and rappers. It's coming out with shoes. Ron Burgundy style shoes. I think Kanye West said something like, I base my whole life off of Ron Burgundy. Another movie.
Yes.
He's in a lot of movies. The thing about Will Ferrell is that when you take a comedy, Will Ferrell has a cameo in it that you didn't know that he was in it. That is one of the biggest, that is so satisfying. It's this movie would be so much better if Will Ferrell was in it, and then boom, there he is. Just a small character, but in that small character...
Like in Wedding Crashers?
Like in Wedding Crashers. In that small character, he can do so much.
Steve Carell he's a multifaceted actor. He can do the a TV series. He can do a silver screen movie. Great with improv. I'm pretty sure most of The Office is improv, and so it's really good to see that, especially in television and then in the movies too. Making him a character that's just the thing about Will Ferrell's characters, they are so out of this world that people can't really relate. He's hilarious, but Steve Carell plays these characters that are hilarious, but people can relate to. Keep waiting to see what he does next, and I want to see the next movie he's in. I don't even care what it's about. Steve Carell's in it, I'm going to go see it. Because, no offense, Will Ferrell's had a few flops. What was that one about the dinosaur that was just awful?
Oh, Land of the Lost, something like that?
Yeah, that was just not a top-notch film. So... there has not been a Steve Carell film that I've been disappointed in. So
that Will Ferrell is also very multifaceted. You take a look at the movie a few years ago, Stranger Than Fiction. Still a comedic kind of movie, but he had so much heart in that movie. I thought it brought me to tears, that movie, because he really played that was one of his first roles where he was an actual guy, down on his luck guy, and it was a beautiful movie. So I think that he's also multifaceted, and obviously Will Ferrell can do TV and movies. I think that. I don't really know what else to say.
Steve Carell is able to play that role too. Little Miss Sunshine, a fantastic movie. Great. It's just a good movie. And Steve Carell plays this character that's so out of the normal for him. And also in Dan in Real Life. Have you seen that movie too?
That's one of my favorite movies.
Oh yeah, you have that. We've watched that together. Want to be one of his best friends? or a daughter/nephew, niece.
You heard it first here, everybody. You heard it first here. You go ahead and you be his nephew. Impression. he had a Broadway show where he just did George Bush. I don't think Steve Carell had a Broadway show, so there's something that you have to think about. He's just he's going places. You know, I think I smell a Tony soon one of these days. Maybe even like a Tony.
I liked that.
A good one. That was a clean debate.
That was a clean debate.
Clean one. No fighting.
No fighting.
No harsh words.
I...
What do we debate next? You decide, everybody. We are running out of debates, so we need your help. Just tell us in person because you all know us. So we'll be back next time for a new debate.
New day.
A new day. This is Elise. I'm Steph. This is Face Off.
This is the best program on YouTube.